So I want to talk about identity for a little bit because I feel like for me, I've been trying to really figure out because as we're changing different things in our life, like people identify themselves like I'm an author, I'm a coach, I'm a podcaster, I'm in real estate, whatever it is, it's like we're describing I am followed by a doing word, not a being word. And so in our value in our society, it's like, oh, they're a lawyer, they're a doctor, they're a, baker, whatever they are. And I think life really changes when you figure out that just because you are a doctor, that's not who you are. Like our value is not in that.
Yeah, and so I mean, obviously, as we go through life's and seasons, we almost can do things ongoing. We look back on it. People well before us, they would work a career for 30 years, right? So they stayed in that identity and who they were and that same thing. And now we're in a society where everything's changing so fast. So people are adapting and moving and going, wait, okay, I'm here, but now I want to go to here. And that adaptation and change has to go on. But you have to change, and how you see yourself has to change in order to move into that.
Yeah, and when your identity is tied into what you do rather than who you are, it's actually a very dangerous place, because if for whatever reason you change it, then it's like, oh, you're completely lost without that identity. And we've helped people who they were in one field and we've completely helped them find their purpose. That's what I'm so passionate about doing, is meeting with them, figuring out, okay, what is your purpose? What did God intend you to do? And that's why I wrote this new book, is like first hearing from God and going, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And then number two, how to really dive in and figuring out your purpose.
Yeah, I mean, your identity has to stay structured and rooted into God and not what you do. Because if your business starts to go down, or any of that thing you identify to changes or goes down, then obviously you're going through that topsy-turvy thing too, and it will shake your confidence.
Yeah, and then it's not in your achievement of, am I number one? I mean, I know for me and you, we always are competing, like, who's number one? Who's number one? I beat you this month. I beat you this month. I mean, I don't know two people who are more competitive than me and you, but...
Well, I also know once we did that, we realized that it was just part of this journey. And then we watch people that are coming up, that their goal is to be number one. And we're like, if we told them that it was the wrong goal, they wouldn't listen to us, right? But we were like, well, we did that, and we know that that's the wrong goal. And so, I mean, I think that's a huge thing, that, if people can get to that level of, okay, so what's the right goal?
Yeah, and when you link your identity to it, you're in a dangerous and shallow place. And
as long as we're number one, I think it's okay.
And I think that you want to be successful. We'll teach you how to be successful. We can teach you how to be number one without tying your identity to that. So it's okay to be number one. It's just that your identity can't be with that.
You should do all things like you want to be number one. I mean, you want to be the best. You want to be a dominating. You want to do all things as you're doing under the Lord. You're doing it that way over and over, and that it should lead to being number one. If you have the ability to hear from God and the divine inspiration, and that's meant to be, and that's your purpose, then
without burnout, without exhaustion, and ruining relationships in the process. So if you want to watch, we've got a great webinar on how to not burn yourself out, find your purpose, increase your business, and be able to be number one without burning out and exhausted, then we'd love to help you.
Let's go.